Hello, YouTubers. So, tonight our live stream is going to be just me and Tomato and Kidney. They've been wrestling for a little while. In fact, I've been in here trying to take a nap with them, and they have been wrestling too much for me to take a nap. So before we really get into it, there is one bit of news that I want to share with you guys. So first, the history stuff is, the stuff you already know. Both of these guys are going for their adoption on Saturday, which should happen here. I want to say around 3 in the afternoon, but don't quote me on that. I'll let you know again tomorrow a little bit more specifically. Then also, DJ is going to take, it might have been closer to 2. Okay, so anyway, DJ is going to take Corey to meet up with Pinto on the East Coast. She's going to fly out there, so that all happens on Saturday. Then the thing I wanted to mention is, a lot of you know I've mentioned it a couple times, haven't made a big deal about it yet. We're going. There's a mom cat that On Angel's Wings had picked out for us that's been staying with another foster, the Siamese, and she's beautiful. But right now it's a little up in the air whether she's going to come to Kitten Academy at all. We're hunting around for another foster at On Angel's Wings that can take her, and we're hoping that somebody else does, because as I mentioned, I sort of alluded to before, it's a little early for us to be getting a new mom cat, and we want to focus on getting the URI and the Persians taken care of. And then once they're ready, that would be the right time for us. But there may not be another foster to take them. And if there's not, we'll bring them in here. But I got to tell you, we probably aren't going to put them on the Kitten Academy stream, the 24/7 or the close-ups or anything, at least for a while. They're dealing with that URI really hard, and it's the same URI. They're from the same shelter, and I think we'd probably prefer to see them get out of the woods before we start featuring them on the Kitten Academy. So if they do come in here, we'll give them the best care possible, but just probably not going to be sharing too much about them. And I'm sorry if that's going to be sort of an unpopular decision, but I really think that it's for the best if that's how we end up doing it, for you guys and for us. So I hope that everybody can respect that. And like I said, we're hoping that they're not even going to come here at all, so it won't even be an issue. But we'll see. So that's that. I just wanted to cover that. That's the important news for tonight, I think. You guys were just going so nuts, and then I start talking and get on the stream, and now you're going to nap? You wake me up so you can nap? Is that how it goes? Let's rile them up. Let's get a toy out. You guys want to do that? Let's go in our little toy drawer here and see what we got. This is a good one. So, this is always a favorite, and this is from, hang on, let me get it open. Oh, okay. We get a lot of people who send us the Fashions Talk. Fashions Talk is a set of cat toys that comes in a bag, and it's 20 or 30 cat toys in a bag, and they're mostly little balls and stuff. If you've been watching our mailbags for a while, you've seen us get at least 1 or 2 of them. They're great to go away with the kittens because it's like the starter pack for kitten toys. This is one of the things that's in it. It's a really nice wire toy with a feather on the end. It's one of my favorite things about that Fashions Talk bag. And you can see the kittens like it too. It's a nice sturdy wire. We haven't had one of these break on us yet. I don't know how long they last for sure, since we usually end up sending them with a kitten before that point. Okay. Sorry, get my thumb in front of the lens there. It's classy. I think I've been doing this for long enough I wouldn't make that kind of mistake. Of course, I think I've been doing this for long enough. There's a lot of mistakes I wouldn't be making that I still do. So I should mention just a couple more things about what I was saying. And I never plan these things out in advance. I just talk to you guys, and so sometimes it doesn't all come out right, and I forget about things. And there's stuff after these streams, there's always stuff I'm like, oh, I really should have said this or that, and I blow it all the time. So anyway, the decision about that mom cat is kind of down to the no SADS policy, and the thing I want to say about it is just that I know there's been some confusion and contention about that policy. I think it's really important, though, and the thing I just want to make clear to you guys, though, is that the no SADS policy is not ever a reason for me to lie to you guys. I'm never going to, not tell you about something important or try to distort anything that happens or, whatever. That's not how it works. I've got to be honest about this stuff all the time, and always have been. And I hope that you guys realize that. There's some times when I have had to talk about sad things, and sometimes you got to do it as much as we try to avoid it. So my point being that actually I don't know what my point is. I guess just I'm making this decision to try to avoid having to deal with too much SADS, and hopefully there won't be any again, I'm just trying to head that off. So that's it. Okay, I've gone on about that way too much. I'm so sorry. Oh, speaking of, so I'm caught up on email today. I know, that's crazy, right? I got caught up on the emails, which is great. And that's probably why I mentioned some of those things, because there's stuff that people send in the email that I don't think of, And then by the time I talk to you guys, I generally forget it, or I just have it as a big mess in my head. So one of the things, though, that came up in a couple of the emails that I'd like to mention is that Smokey is fine. Smokey's so great. If you're on the chat, actually, I post pictures of her on a fairly regular basis, and I do intend to get her on a lot more of these close-up streams. I know that people are a big fan of hers. And oh boy, if you don't follow us on Twitter, one of our chatters is an excellent artist and did a Photoshop of Smokey that's like made out of smoke. It's just hauntingly beautiful. Anyway, my point being that, yeah, you know, I can't get Smokey on the stream here every night, but she's doing great. She's very happy. There's nothing going on with Smokey. I guess I haven't mentioned that there will be a mailbag this Saturday, but I don't think it was ever in question for any of you guys. You knew that was going to happen. Still, worth saying it since I usually do on Thursday or Friday. Mailbag at 10 o'clock on Saturday. We're looking forward to it. And what else? Oh, since you're not seeing a close-up of the Persians tonight, let me tell you, they're doing pretty good. We're still giving them regular steam treatments because that seems to help clear up their lungs a bit, and the vet recommended it. Plus, they're on 2 different antibiotics and the antiviral now, and still putting lysine in their food and probiotics in their food and even pumpkin in their food. So aside from the fact that they've clearly got the URI and there's still a fair amount of sneezing and runny noses, they seem like they're doing great. They're happy. They're all eating. I was worried about Falafel for a little while, but she's been eating just great. And things for them are looking pretty good as they can be while they've still got a URI. I sure hope we can get them over that soon. Seems like it's been going on for way too long. Speaking of which, we ordered the, so, you know, normally in between classes and sometimes even, you know, on cleaning day while the class is still there, we like to really clean these rooms, and I am just a big fan of bleach. I know I just mentioned this a little while ago. I love to clean with bleach. But I was reading an article about the different viruses that can cause upper respiratory in kittens. And the article recommended a particular sanitizer that I won't be able to think of the name of. I can't think of it. But the point is that I ordered a ton of that, and also the same sanitizer that our vet recommends that they use to clean at the vet. I figure they've got to know what they're doing since they get everything in there, right? Actually a little surprised to find that neither of those are bleach. So we're going to be trying some new sanitizers around here. I think that's my point. And I'm actually fairly excited about it. You guys done? You just done? Sounds like such a silly thing to be excited about, doesn't it? But who thought that my life would have brought me to the point where the thing I'm excited about is a sanitizer to clean up a kitten's room? Yes, but I am. I'm excited. boy, the person that adopted these two kittens together sure is lucky. You can get it through there? I don't think you can. That's pretty thick cardboard. Good luck with that tomato. Alright folks, well, thanks for tuning in to the close-up stream this evening. I hope I managed to explain myself and the stuff that's going on pretty well. And if I didn't, I hope you guys give me a chance to get it better next time. We've got nothing but the best intentions for all the kittens here and for all of you guys too. We want everybody to be happy with what we're doing, but especially the cats and the kittens. So our number one priority, of course, is looking out and making sure we do the right thing for that mom cat and for all the kittens that we got. And if I didn't explain any of that well enough and any of you are like, what is going on? Really, I mean, the short story is we're just hoping to get her to somebody else that can focus on her a little bit better. That On Angel's Wings hopefully can find one of their other fosters to do that. That's the short story version. Anyway, thanks for tuning in this evening. And obviously, you can keep right on watching these kittens from the regular Kitten Academy live stream. We're on it right now. Just look for Kitten Academy live stream right here on YouTube. Or if that's not your deal, we'll do another one of these close-up streams tomorrow, and I'll have a chance to correct anything I said that was crazy, which is also worth reminding that I am caught up on email. That probably won't last, but if you have anything to say about it, definitely send me an email. The email address to use is headmaster@kitten.academy. Now is your chance to get an email in there while I'm caught up. And if you previously sent an email and I did not respond to it, then I missed it somehow, and now's a good time to send it again. So thanks to you and everybody, and we'll see you tomorrow.